This is Paranormal Short Session 38 by Keith Evans at the Magnolia Cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. Today is the 1st of October 2025, and it is a Wednesday. You can see to the left, the purple rectangular adult grave cradle, and to the right, actually to the left, the triangular child grave cradle, which is purple, and then to the left, the adult grave cradle. To the right, the adult grave cradle, which is purple. And you can see the ground in between, which is yellow. That was a yellow area there. The child grave cradle, purple, and adult grave cradle here, purple. So I haven't seen anything hot or cold that was abnormal or could be paranormal. Everything just seems to be a natural thermal explanation of what I'm seeing, because that's what it shows you. It shows you the heat of everything you're looking at. And the temperature gauge for here, if you can see it, it's the top heat is like 96.8, which is like close to white, very light yellow. And then at the bottom, your purple or dark blue, or it's going to be 85.3 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's your scale. The scale always changes with whatever your sight picture, whatever the temperature is in your sight picture. Dark blue or close to black is going to be the coldest that's in your view at that time. And then at the top, the yellow or very close to white yellow is going to be the hottest thing that you're looking at with your C5 thermal camera. So I don't see anything paranormal here today. I'm going to go ahead and discontinue the C5 flare camera. I'll give you a good view of it from the front, since you never get to see the front. But it's nice to have. Let me see if I can take some pictures here with the C5 thermal camera. All right, I'll just take 2 or 3. And I'll go for 4. All right, well, I'm taking pictures actually with my C5 thermal camera, which you're not able to see. I'm going to turn the C5 thermal camera off. All right. Now I'm going to switch over and use the millimeter. The millimeter was given me as I walked up to this area. I usually turn the millimeter on and I look for places that have high electromagnetic energy. That way I know there's a ghost or spirit there. It's no sense trying to do paranormal research if there's nobody home, as far as in the spirit world. So I used my millimeter to see if I get a high reading, which I did. And then I asked for permission to do paranormal research here, and I got another spike. It wasn't quite as high as the 10.4 milligauss, but I took that as a yes, and I started to uncover the dirt that was covering up these 2 grave cradles. You can see the child grave cradle is probably maybe about half the size of an adult grave cradle. And most of this is covered except for that white spot there. It's very hard to see this. This was lightly covered. Unless you were really looking, you'd miss it. The child grave cradle or baby grave cradle. Well, see, for today, I'm getting some really wacky readings on temperature. It's definitely not 159 or 163.9 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know what's going on. Well, it came back to normal. It came back to like 87. Now it's 82.8. That's about what it is. It's really comfortable out today, I must say. Usually it's hot and sticky. This type of weather is much nicer. And it's overcast, partly cloudy. Right now I got the sun's coming back out, but I had a very shady spell from some clouds going past the sun, and it was like 10 degrees cooler here in Florida. I'm not getting anything on my millimeter. I'm not sure why. Could the ghosts of spirits give me a high reading? Not on my temperature. The temperature is a lower area. Don't manipulate that. Manipulate the there you go. 0.2, 0.3 milligauss. Can you get higher than that? Let me walk over here in the center so maybe get more attention from the spirits. I appreciate those spikes. Very happy that I uncovered your grave cradle so people can now see you. I usually ask the question sometimes off the video, but is it okay if I do paranormal research over your two grave cradles, the child grave cradle and the adult grave cradle? Could you give me an electromagnetic spike of maybe 2.1 or something, just to let me know you're okay with that? Now, it could be that the ghosts and spirits that are responding to me are just in the area and may have nothing to do with these two grave cradles. And even when you do paranormal research, I think everyone is reincarnated. There we got a 0.1. So if you're reincarnated, you may no longer be in the spirit world to communicate with the paranormal researcher. So, but I do use my millimeter and I walk around some just to see where I get electromagnetic readings that are more likely paranormal, since there's nothing around here. There's no electrical current. There's nothing buried under the ground that could cause electromagnetic reading. Well, I'm not getting very much today. I'm going to turn this off. You got any more electromagnetic spikes on my millimeter? Otherwise, I'm going to turn it off. Here it goes. It's off. 82.0 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty good. It's a very comfortable day. Very comfortable day. I enjoy days like this. Sometimes that heat really gets to me the older I get. So, let us move on to the Obelisk 5B. I think I'll start out in phonic mode and see if we get anything. Now, my first question in phonic mode, that's the middle all the way to the right, is going to be, what is your name? My name is Keith Evans. Out there. I guess you could say I'm out there since I'm alive compared to your spirit world. Maybe he was saying hello out there to the living. Well, hello then to the person there in the spirit world. My name is Keith Evans. What is your name? You can give me a nickname, first name, last name. Well, I'm going to move to the true and false. The true and false is the middle, all the way to the left of the home page of the Obelisk 5B. Before I do that, I'm going to ask my question. Am I talking with anyone who is buried in either of these two graves? True or false? or yes or no, whatever you like to choose. Yes is going to be, or true is going to be green. False and no is going to be red. I am talking to someone that's in these graves. All right, thank you. Okay. Am I talking to the adult that's buried here between the child and the adult grave covers? Am I talking to the adult that's buried here? What's going on now? No. I don't know what's going on. Am I talking to the adult that's buried here? Yes. All right. Am I also talking to the child that is buried here? I'm not getting an answer. Well, I didn't get an answer that time. That is strange. It's rare not to get an answer, but sometimes you just don't. Are you unhappy that either the child or adult that's buried here, are you unhappy that there's no name embossed into your grave cradle? True or false? Yes or no? Yes. And true is green. Let me see, I got both. It looks like I got a green and a red. I don't know. I don't understand that. Well, I got a green now. So you're unhappy. Well, I'm sorry that you're buried here without any name on your grave cradles. I'm sure someone had good intent to come back and, when they have the money, have the name or a plaque or something, maybe a tombstone put up, and somehow that may not happen. So I'm sorry that you don't have any recognition as far as us knowing who passed away here. All right, next I'm going to go over to the top corner, ABCs, and see what I can get. My question is, what is your name? My name is Keith Evans. Luck. Luck. Well, thank you for wishing me luck. List. ILIST. List. I can see that at home or not, but see if I can clean that off a little bit. Yeah, luck and list. Luck is LUCK and list is LIST. Well, I'll try to get this grass back a little bit so it don't grow back so fast. That's the root system that was over the grave, so you couldn't see it. See a bug running. I didn't know what it was at first. All this stuff is stuck in these briar patches. Gotta get this over here so it doesn't get on the grave. Alright. I got your grave pretty clean now. Up to the edges. So hopefully the rain will do the rest. How's that? See if I get any more words on here. I don't see any more. Are you happy that I cleaned off your 2 grave cradles? Yeah, I'm going to quit pretty soon, so hopefully you'll have some energy to respond. This has been Paranormal Short Session 38 by Keith Evans at the Magnolia Cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. It is Wednesday, the 1st of October, 2025. And it's been a rather cool day, but now the sun is coming out. It's getting warmer. I noticed these 2 grave cradles that were partially covered and very hard to see in this kind of like brown pine mulch and all. And so I didn't even see this one. I caught the top of that one, and then I got a high spike, about a 10.4. So that's why I started to do the paranormal research. That's usually when I'm walking around saying, if you give me a high spike, I'll do paranormal research at your location. It's sad that we don't know who's buried here. Adult, full grave cradle, and a child, full grave cradle. No more words. All right, I appreciate everyone who watches my YouTube channel, Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. It's on YouTube. Free to subscribe. And also, I have 3 books out there. The oldest book is The Hayes House Ghost for People 2. It's only available ebook. And then the next book is Vampires Dead or Alive. It's available ebook on Kindle and paperback on Amazon. Now the new book, Planet of the Vampires, is available ebook on Kindle. On Amazon, it's available paperback and hardcover. So check them out. I think they're good reading. I enjoyed writing them. I try to write something that nobody else has written about. I noticed most of the books are just kind of like a duplicate of what someone else has already said. I usually write about something that is totally unusual or something no one has written about, or I don't write at all. So appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you. Have a good day.